Hi, I'm Mikey Bledsoe, and this is Cookin'&Pickin. Today, we're doing Kellady's Wicked Burgers. Now you say light that fire.
Light that fire!
Oh, we're cooking and we're picking on the side of that mountain. Yes, we're picking and we're cooking, and you know the food is right, 'cause we're cooking and we're picking. Listen to the songs right here. Well, we're cooking and we're picking at the Lucky Starr in Swatchy Valley, Tennessee.
All right, today on today's episode, we've got a special guest from us. This is Eli from North Carolina.
Hello, hello.
Thank you so much for being on the show with us.
It is a pleasure to be here.
Like I said, we're going to be doing some wicked burgers today. This is Kellady's, awesome. My wife's recipe, and she reluctantly let me see the recipe card, but she did let me see it. And what we've got today is a pound of ground beef. You can use venison, you can use beef, whatever you want to use. We've got some of your favorite steak sauce, some What's Your Sister sauce, a little bit of garlic powder, some diced onions, some cheddar cheese, about a cup of that, and some salt and pepper to taste. Now let's get right into it.
All right, let's do it.
First thing we got to do is mix all this stuff together. So let me get my fancy gloves on here. All right, first thing we want to do is get this stuff mixed together. Put some of our steak sauce in there. I like to put all my wet ingredients in there first. Get it down in there real good. Some of your What's Your Sister sauce. That looks good. Put some cheese in. It calls for about a cup, but you can add a little more, a little bit less, whatever you want.
Say a little more.
That's what I always say. I like me some cheese, and then about a quarter cup of ground onions.
Beautiful.
Now you can either dice those. You can actually use shred them if you want. We've got some garlic powder, and we're just going to do this to taste. I think it calls for about a half a teaspoon. That'll be plenty. And some salt and pepper to taste. And that's the recipe right there.
Wonderful.
Oh, it turns out good.
I bet so. Awesome.
All right, let's get this mixed down real good. The dirty part right here now. I'll tell you what. Let's put the rest of that in there. That's what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, all right. Oh, man, that's going to be good. I'm starting to get really hungry.
All right. When you get that all mixed up, now let's make us some patties. What do you think?
Oh, sounds good to me.
Try to get these burgers patted out. I like to make mine a little bit wider. I like it to come all the way out to the edge of that hamburger bun.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and throw them on there.
Oh, listen to that sizzle. I can smell that already.
Oh, these are some wonderful burgers right here. And the last one, which is always my favorite one because you got the leftover cheese and everything. Hey, and I always like a slice of cheese on mine, whether it's got cheese in the burger or not.
Oh, that's going to be so good.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, we got those burgers on the grill. While they're grilling up, you care if I ask you a few questions?
I think you could do that.
All right. I guess first thing is how long have you been in the music business? How long have you been playing?
Well, I've been a guitar player since I was 11 years old.
Okay.
My dad started learning to play guitar, and I got sick for about a week, real bad, and stayed home from school. And when he'd come home from work, I said, "Hey, Dad, look at this," and do. So he decided that it was more cost-effective to send me to guitar lessons instead of him. And we did that for about a year, and It got me what I needed to go out into the world and learn. So I've been, I played bluegrass for about 10 years with the flat pick, and mostly, you know, jam sessions, Merle Fest, that sort of thing. Then I became a teenager and ran off and did silly teenager things, and like we all do. But I eventually came back to music, and I discovered the thumb pick, and that transformed my experience with guitar and has really opened up a lot of doors for me.
That's a style of its own.
It really is.
Definitely is. It definitely is.
Absolutely.
I like a lot of those guys that play like that a lot. Well, how long have you been actually? Now you write your own stuff. How long have you been actually writing?
I've been well, I wouldn't say professionally writing, but I've been writing for as long as I can remember. One of my favorite songs I wrote when I was 13, but it's purely instrumental. As yet, I have not written any songs. I've written lots of tunes.
I understand.
But I'm very fortunate to have some dear friends who are helping me learn and grow in that regard.
And that's one thing about music I've found, and you probably have too. You learn and grow every day.
Absolutely.
Every day. If you don't learn something every day, you're doing something wrong.
That's right.
That's for sure. And how can these people out there know where you're at? Have you got any social medias or?
So if you like what you hear, you can find me on Facebook. My last name is spelled a little weird, but it's Eli Laughrun, Laughrun. And you can add me on there, and as soon as I have a website and a newsletter and all that fun stuff, you'll find it on Facebook.
And we'll let you know here too. Ladies and gentlemen, check him out on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, please do, please do. He's a wonderful picker, a wonderful player, and it turns out he's a wonderful person. And we're really having a good time with you here today.
I'm having a great time.
And so, did you grow up in the North Carolina area?
I did, yes. I was born in Morganton, which is almost smack dab in the middle of Charlotte and Asheville. And I've been there my whole life, but lately I've started to travel a lot more. Music has taken me places, and it's brought me here.
It has. I really appreciate it. Yeah. We really do. All right, these sure do look like they're about ready to pull off. Let's see what we got.
Right.
Oh, yeah, those are looking good. I'll tell you what, while I pull these off, there's a couple bones there. You want to put you one together, buddy?
Yes, I do.
You're more than welcome to, of course.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. We got all the fixings.
Wonderful. Let's see. We'll do a slice of cheese over the top. Go for it.
There you go.
Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
Well, they're looking good, ain't they?
That's looking awesome.
All right. I'm gonna get me a little bit of mayo.
Cool.
Ketchup.
That's a good looking burger.
Well, I hope so.
Smells awfully good.
One more piece of cheese right on top. These are Kellady's Wicked Burgers.
Right. Oh my God.
That turned out wonderful.
Is amazing.
Now you said you'd play a song for us.
I think I can do that.
I'll tell you what, after we eat these burgers, let's step over to the stage and see what you got.
Awesome.
This is the Lucky Starr Event Venue, located right here in beautiful Pikeville, Tennessee. We can cater to any event you may have, such as weddings, birthdays, baby showers, and music events, and much more. If you're interested, please contact us at 423-762-3097.
Do you play music, or are you a songwriter?
I was winded, breathless.
Did you know there's a professional recording studio right here in Pikeville? Schultz Recording Studios is a state-of-the-art recording studio in a custom-designed facility to make your talent shine.
You know I want you.
Call us today to book a session and get your fire burning.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've had another wonderful show today. We've got Eli from North Carolina. thank you so much for being on the show with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
We've ate us some burgers today. We had some Kellady's Wicked Burgers, and they turned out good, didn't they?
Oh, man, let me tell you what.
Now, you said you was going to play a song for us.
I am, indeed.
I'll tell you what, tell us a bit about it, and play us a little tune.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Well, about a year ago, I was playing a gig at a local venue. It's a blueberry vineyard. And one of my dear friends came to see me play. And at the time, we weren't dear friends, but we did become soon after. And we started hanging out rather frequently. Well, fast forward a ways, and I was going through a breakup, and I told him about it. And he kind of scratches his beard, and then he turns and looks over at his computer. So he goes over and he pops the lid on that computer and starts pressing a couple keys. Now, this friend of mine is Michael Reno Harrell. He's a national storyteller and songwriter, and we both live in Morganton, North Carolina. So he pulls up a file on his computer, and it's a set of lyrics. And he said, I wrote these lyrics a couple years ago, and I just never did anything with them. But I think that they might help you for right now. So he gave me those lyrics, and I took them home with me. And after a little bit of head scratching, I finally figured something out, and it goes a little bit like this. Crying in your beer, crying in your bed, crying night and day over what your lover said. Well, crying won't change nothing. It's a fight you're gonna lose. There ain't but one way to get through it. You gotta sing away the blues. You can get 'em when it rains, you can get 'em when it's dry. Either way, the blues, they're gonna make you cuss and cry. They're harder to get rid of than a bad jailhouse tattoo. There ain't but one way to get through it. You gotta sing away the blues. Well, go and see a shrink or drink a lot of booze. Try and run away, but baby, all you're gonna lose is your time and your money and the soles right off your shoes. There ain't but one way to get through it. You gotta sing away the blues. Find yourself a room at the dark end of a street. Grab yourself a chair and baby, have yourself a seat. Now all you need's a guitar. It's time you paid your dues. There ain't but one way to get through it. You gotta sing away the blues. There ain't but one way to get through it. You gotta sing away the blues.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Cookin' and Pickin'. I'd like to thank my special guest, Mr. Eli from North Carolina.
Thank you for having me.
And I tell you what, that song sounded so good. I really appreciate it.
It's a joy to play it.
Tell everybody else out there where they can hear from you again.
If you like what you hear, you can follow me on Facebook. My name is Eli Laughrun. Last name is spelled Laughrun.
Hey, everybody, check him out. And remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and keep your fire going. Until next time.